All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash.
Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers out there. And we're just going to do a quick lesson on this article that the brother Paya found. And it's entitled, Amazon Expands Its Palm Recognition Payment Tech to More of Its Stores. And we know that this is just another step closer, all right, to the implementation of the mark of the beast, all right, because right now what they're trying to do is make everything, biometric, okay? They're pushing that transhumanism, more and more, all right? And, just get to Revelation 13 and 16, all right? Because this is the future. Everything's going to go digital. Everything's going to be, basically digital, all right? Everything, from your documents to your currency, how you pay, how you sell, all that stuff. Okay, it's gonna be a GPS tracker too. All right, that's what this mark is all about, which is that chip, man, the RFID chip. Okay.
This is Revelation 13 verse 16 says, and he calls it all, both small and great.
Yeah, and I like to go into that word causeth. And when you go into that word causeth, all right, it's the Greek word pieo, and it means to form, fashion, construct. Those are basically the main definitions. There's more definitions as well, but those are the three main ones. And that's what this guy is doing, okay? He's forming this basically this reality that we're living in. Really, it's actually Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, but the Lord is using Esau, which is a so-called white man, to make this the new reality, all right? And he's, using all these events throughout the world that are happening right now, all right, to basically implement that that mark, okay? You see, these things aren't just by coincidence. This is all by design, all right? And we know Amazon's, that's what, like the one, if not the top company, is one of the top companies, all right, in the world right now, all right? They're like basically that, they're leading the pack with this whole, biometrics technology, and not only just biometrics, but basically just that tech, everything tech in general. They got, the Amazon Go store?
Yep.
All right, you don't even have to see a cashier. You just basically walk out the store and then it deducts, the
items you grab.
Yeah, deducts everything, all right, from your account. All right, you have X amount of items. Let's say you got your 10 items in your bag, and it already knows what it is, and then it'll take that money out of your account, man. Okay, and then with this what is that? Go back to the article.
Okay.
With what it says here, how it says Amazon expands its palm recognition payment tech to more of its stores. All right, and you see they want you just to use your hand, your biometrics now. Okay, and you got a
I get a quote. Yeah. This is Klaus Schwab, right? This Edomite. He says new technologies will dramatically change the nature of work across all industries and occupations. Because to continue in this wicked ass society, these people, they're gonna have to take this microchip, which is the mark of the beast, to go to work, to buy and purchase groceries and items and gasoline or whatnot. All right, to continue in this society that they're setting up, they're gonna force you to take the mark of the beast, man, which we're warning you about. All right.
Oh, that's right.
And this is what they're calling it, what? Shaping the fourth industrial revolution. You see?
This is back in Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great.
Doesn't matter your age.
Right. Rich and poor.
Your economic your
financial.
Your economic class, Salakia.
Yep. All right. It says free and bond.
So it doesn't matter if you're walking out in the streets freely or in jail.
To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yeah, and that actually read the next part.
It says verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell.
Okay, stop right there. So now that word mark goes into charagma, okay, which pretty much means like a cutting of the flesh and incision, all right. And when you get that chip, you have to cut your skin open, and they have to insert it into you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it also, when you go into the root word for that charagma, goes into charax, okay, which means to be basically impaled, all right? And that's what it does. Like when you actually look at the syringe, it impales your skin, all right? And it goes, you know, through your skin, and it's injected into your hand, man, all right? That chip. All right, and then the main reason why we know it's that RFID chip is because of that second part that the brother read, that you that they may buy or sell, because that's going to be your new form of currency, and that's why they've been pushing so much about what digital currency. You know, you have cryptocurrency. All right, what is that? Bitcoin. You know, you have other cryptocurrencies, but the main one's what? Bitcoin. They've been pushing what? A cashless society. They say, okay, we don't accept cash here. They've been doing this for years. They've been, say if you got, you know, a bunch of like quarters and, you know, pennies, nickels, all that, right? You know, gathered up. You go to what? The, those coin machines, the coin stars, and you know, dump all your, you know, your quarters and whatever, all right, to get, you know, cash, right? They've been doing that for years in order to collect all those, coins so they can eliminate, basically cash, you know, whether it be the paper or the coins, man. But that in particular for that is the coins. And then you got to think about it. It doesn't even make sense. You know, people are constantly, right, giving their, you know, coins to these machines. Why out of nowhere they were like, oh yeah, we have a coin shortage? That doesn't make any sense. Then there's somebody said, a brother, I think it was in our camp, said that he knew like somebody in the world that their job was to collect these coins, and that person was saying that they would take the coins and actually go to a particular location, and then they would burn up the coins. So this stuff is all by design, okay? This stuff, you know, it's all meditated, it's pre-planned, man, okay? Was that it on that?
This is a bit more. It says,
okay.
Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark in the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Yep, and then, I was going to add on too. You can actually use that that chip right now to buy things, all right? Certain places, such as that company, what was it, 3 Squares Market?
3 Square Market, yeah.
All right, which is a company in Wisconsin. A few of their employees ended up getting chipped, and they were using that chip to buy goods in the, you know, cafeteria, man. All right? And then there's been other places too, all right, you know, throughout the world that, you know, they, you know, use the chip to, you know, buy things, all right? It all depends on where you go. But eventually, that's not going to be in exclusive places. It's going to be everywhere.
Right.
That's why, in general, they've been, like even when you look at these, what do you call those, where you put your card in, where you insert your card to pay, like for your groceries. What's that thing? That little tablet
That
thing?
little merchant thing?
Yeah.
The
Well, that too. That tablet.
The square.
Yeah, that
the
square
payment
tablet.
thing?
Wherever, you brother see, you know, when you go pay for stuff, everything is basically like tap to pay and all that.
Yeah.
And that's because it has the you know, the device in it to read the RFID chip that's on your debit card and your on your phone, okay? But it's also there for, you know, when when that chip's inserted into your hand. They also have them in gas stations a lot.
Yeah.
You know? And if you notice, like when you put your hand by it, it scans it perfectly between your thumb and your index finger, because that's where they put the chip, man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, all this stuff they've been doing a little here, a little there. It's called gradualism. Okay. All right.
Con, and one thing you know, like, because in Sweden and in parts of Europe, they're heavy in this mark of the beast. You know, they're getting chipped like in the masses out there. All right, and these are Edomites that don't believe in the Most High. But this is real quick, Revelation 16:2, and the first went out and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. So one thing that's going to show you too that this is the truth, man, that this RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. These people are getting sores, man, and it's in the news. All right, and you people that do not believe, you guys are going to eventually get the sword as well, and you're going to know that there was a prophet among you.
Right.
All right.
Let's you know it's a physical thing. All right. It's not a spiritual thing. It's not a
Yes.
Mark of the Beast is a sleeping white woman. There's none of those things. The only thing that makes sense is that thing being inserted.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And it's used to buy and sell, man.
Yep.
All right, and that's what they're doing in Europe. You see, they're doing that heavy over there, man. All right, and it's eventually going to come here to Babylon the Great, America.
I got one more. I
Sure.
got precepts of Sirach 36:6.
Actually, can I say this? Not just Babylon the Great, the whole world,
Yeah.
the entire world, because it's coming everywhere. Doesn't matter. I mean, man, I don't even want to mention this particular event, right? But whatever, I gotta, in a sense, say it. But you have this whole particular event with this particular disease out here, right? That's basically crippling the whole world, and think about it. It was supposedly started in China. Then it all of a sudden it's just all over the world, even in places, remote places where they don't even have outsiders like that, such as those that are that live in the Amazon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got those particular tribes that keep to themselves. All of a sudden now they got this deadly disease. So it's gonna come everywhere. They're gonna even get these people who live in little islands and they keep to themselves in the jungles and stuff. They're gonna come to them, man. You see, this stuff is the whole world's about to get tested. Simple as that.
Right. This that's Revelations 3:10. The hour of temptation, which will fall upon the whole world. All right.
Yep.
This is Isaiah 36:6. It says, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of the broken reed on Egypt, and America is spiritually Egypt, modern day Egypt."
Mm-hmm.
It says, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand. That's that incision, that piercing, or that charagma, the MOB. All right. It says, and pierce it. You see, so is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, so if you take this MOB, all right, that means that you trust in Esau, man, in Egypt. All right, you trust in the shadow of Egypt, not on the Most High. So this is really the brother says it's gonna be a test, a battle. All right, there's gonna be for the whole world, man, and only the faithful men of the Most High are gonna be known in that day. All right, by not taking that incision.
Khan, this is the My Sword app, right? Back in Revelation 13 and 16 for the word mark, charagma, right? This is what it says as the definition: a stamp or imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. The mark branded, and that's pretty much the point. It's going to be the mark. You're basically choosing Esau, Edom to be your God, your power. You know what I'm saying? And for you 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and hell, the speckled birds too. Hey, if you take this mark, that's high treason against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and he's going to destroy you, man. This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, all right, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, which is the elect, 144,000, and in the presence of the Lamb, which is our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. All right. And the smoke, verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name, man. All right, so it's going to be death by pain for you 2/3, man. All right, that's why you got to fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and know the Lord's going to help us. The Lord's going to keep us from that hour of temptation, man, if we sincerely follow after the Lord and serve him, man. All right, but you 2/3, you chose your master. The choice is already made. All right, the Lord already knows what you're gonna do at the end. All right, and that's why you're gonna be tormented with this fire, man. You're gonna be standing upon your own feet, and your flesh is gonna just melt away, man. Your eyes are gonna melt within its holes, your tongue within its mouth. All that, your whole essence is gonna just fucking melt away because you were disobedient to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
I don't got anything else.
Well, I got real quick. This is Exodus 21:6. Then his master shall bring bring him unto the judge, and he shall also bring him to the door, unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl the water, and he shall serve him forever. All right, and that's what Esau Edom wants to do. He wants to bore our people with his incision on the right hand or in the forehead. All right, and to serve him forever, man, trusting in him and not in the Most High.
Yeah, either hand, or anywhere in your body. You take this fucking mark of the beast, your ass is through, man.
So yeah, all right. So ultimately, you're choosing your master when you make that decision, man.
Yeah, that's why you brothers that are waking up now and you sisters that are waking up now, hey, build your faith up in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and trust in the Lord, man. All right, the Lord is the one that controls all the flesh. He's the power over everyone on the earth, man. All right. So don't take this chip, man. All right, this shit is for the wicked. And with that, we hope this lesson was edifying. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, R'chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth, and salutations to all the occupant pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom, wa abad babal.